Some organizations have great data they can go through their systems and pull time and cost and customer and risk and all that. If you have that, that's great. But even if you just the back of the envelope is an expression we use in the States, just a rough order of magnitude that you can do, again, baseline from an organizational point of view. So for you to consider when it comes to people do assessments, they cannot be huge investments, and they don't have to take a lot of time. If you have more data, you can. So whatever skill development or PM development effort that you start, make sure you have something in mind of what you're going to measure and how you're going to measure it. Doing the assessment in the beginning is a great data point because that helps you come back later and do the same assessment, right? But, Kirkpatrick is one model out there that talks about the 4 levels of assessing training. Level 1 is model sheets, 2 is knowledge, 3 is application of the job, and 4 is a kind of a full ROI assessment. But the best practices, the organizations that have made a difference to their bottom line, are the people that believe that you first go through some assessment process, then you go through some learning process, and then you do what? Reinforce it, mentor it, whatever you want to call it. There's something that needs to happen afterwards. Because if you focus on the individual, that's their approach. And you need to focus on the manager as well. So as we think about people, plan something to happen before the course or the intervention or the skill development, and then something that's afterwards. There is nothing more demotivating than for a project manager to go to a class or talk to a colleague and get a great idea of, this is a great tool for me to assess risk of my project. Or, here's how I can run a risk identification meeting in half an hour and I can get some great feedback from it. And he or she comes back to the organization and says, you're my boss and I want to take some time and I want to identify the risks and do this by using this tool, and the reaction is something like, don't worry about it, you don't do that kind of stuff over here. Things are going fine, the stuff on the table, PMI and ESI and all that kind of stuff. So it's very demotivating. And this is kind of leading to my point to my last slide on people, and that is the managers are the key facilitators of the impact to your organization. You can train all your project managers till the cows come home. You can have everybody PMI certified, which, in my view, doesn't mean anything. With all those course PMI. It's only an indication of success. It does not guarantee success because you can answer a great, you can know a lot of stuff and you cannot apply all this stuff. So you want to kind of bridge the gap. So the managers is a key best practice for most of these high-performing organizations where they find the solution for the project managers as well as the managers.